It's been an absolute crazy adventure here the last couple weeks, man. I've been traveling, I've been running wild, been trying to get the house done. We had a snowstorm, we had all kinds of crazy stuff. So got a little bit of time here this evening. Figured I'd hop on here, and yeah, chat with you guys, see what's up in your part of the world, give you some updates on some stuff coming and everything going on. So before we get too far into this, Jason, how are you guys? Justin Martin, what's up? Um, I'll get to the I'll get to the picture on the thumbnail here in a minute. There's quite the story behind that. Let me tell you, I was not a happy camper whenever all that went down. So Paul Hastings, oh man, you guys rolling in here fast now. Patrick Hines, how are you? John, hopefully everybody's doing good this evening. Like I said, we're just kind of hanging out and seeing what's going on. I'm trying to get oh, come on. Try to get why won't you work? Try to get the comments up on my iPad over here so I can kind of see them. They go so fast on the screen, it's hard to keep track. I wanted to get to as many of your guys' questions as I can. But, well, hopefully the live's working on your guys' end. 327 of you figured out how to work it out. I can't figure out how to work it out. So, but anyways, a couple things real quick, just some housekeeping items so you guys know. ConExpo. If you guys want to attend ConExpo, which is the 1st through the 9th of March, I believe, don't forget to use code DirtPerfect30. That code is only good through December 31st. DirtPerfect30. Machine Mover Man, what's up? So if you guys want to go, make sure you use that code DirtPerfect30. Save you guys some money. Helps me out a little bit. And when we are in Vegas at ConExpo, we are going to have a meet and greet out there, at least one. And the one that's probably going to be the big one is going to be Wednesday afternoon, probably in the main convention hall. So Wednesday afternoon in the main convention hall. Secondly, Farm Machinery Show in February in Louisville, Kentucky. We will be doing another meet and greet there. That show is pretty cool. That's probably my favorite show out of them. I shouldn't say that. ConExpo is the most impressive show out of all of them. ConExpo is insane. If you guys are on the fence about going to ConExpo, go to ConExpo. You at least got to go once. It's an experience. You won't regret it. DirtPerfect30. Save you some money. Louisville, Kentucky. Farm Machinery Show. I don't know the exact dates, but we will be doing another meet and greet at the Rhino Ag booth. What's cool about the Louisville show is it's free to get in, but it does cost $10 to park. So if you guys want to get in, just keep in mind you had to pay to park, but it's free to get into the show. It's a pretty cool show as well. So yeah, DirtPerfect30. And then, yeah, make sure you come. I cannot get the, here we go. All right, now, man, you think this is my first time ever going live? All right, I finally got the comments over here so I can see what you guys are saying. So anyways, yeah, DirtPerfect30 and that. So Joy wants to know what's going on with the stump bucket. I got a couple different options for people to manufacture this. We're just kind of sorting through stuff, trying to figure out what's the best way is going to go about doing that. Everything just takes time. Hopefully we'll get it figured out. So DirtPerfect30. Justin, you got it. Or Justin Henry. DirtPerfect30 is the code for ConExpo. So Jenny O'Reilly, turn your camera. We're seeing you front to back. That's the way you're supposed to be seeing me, I believe. I'm watching it on my iPad, and it looks correct. So not for sure what's going on there. Zachary from Virginia, love the channel. Brad, how's everybody been doing? Man, we're doing good. We just been so busy. I've been, Joy, we are working on it. We had a lot of interest in these stump buckets, way more interest than I thought. And, I'm hoping to get them rolling. So, Joseph Davis, how do you like the 140? Still really liking the 140. That's probably one of my favorite excavators I ever ran. And I have no complaints on that 140 at all. So I got a question for you guys. How many of you guys in the comments have ran the an M series case dozer? Did a little research and development for Case, I guess, and they're looking to make some changes, some upgrades possibly. Just kind of curious if any of you guys have ran the M's, what you think about them, what you'd like to change about them. I got kind of a list of some stuff I'd like to see upgraded and changed, but just curious what's going on with it. So Joy wants to know what's going on with the grader. So we renamed the grader the wheel dozer, and I think that fits, right? The wheel dozer. And we actually got a job. We did a whole job with it coming up here, and so I'm curious. Yeah, we got. Let's just say I had quite the crash course learning the grader in 2 days, but by the end of the second day, I was not an expert, but I was making some progress on everything there. So Bigfoot, we actually have made some progress on Bigfoot. We actually had a couple snow days, of all things, and we made some pretty good progress on old Bigfoot, and we're getting really close to putting the actual tracks back on. So, did Gumby get moved in the remodel, Jason? Gumby has not. Gumby has stayed. He's pretty much been in that same spot since I built this shop, and he is still there. Justin Henry, is the grader still for sale? Man, I tell you what. I don't think so right now. I think we're going to keep this thing around. It's in really good shape. I didn't pay a whole lot for it, and it's just handy to have around in case we need it. We got room for it in the shop down there. So, Randy Wallen, does Mr. Millennial do all your quoting, estimating, and quoting? Mr. Millennial probably does about 50% of my estimating and quoting. I do the other part. So, like Farmer Chris and customers that I work for repeatedly, and we just kind of got a system. He don't quote any of that, but bigger jobs like septics or ponds or some building pads and stuff like that, he does most of the quoting on that. So, Robert, you may want to patent your stump bucket. We have looked into that. It may be worth it. It may not. I don't know. Anything with Let's Dig coming up. So, have you guys seen Let's Dig's video of helping me build that little pond? I've actually got some video of kind of behind the scenes of the Let's Dig video. So that'll be coming up here in probably 2 or 3 weeks. But and then I take that back. We do got some video with Chris. We were up at Volvo with Chris. Good evening from Connecticut, Jim. How are you? Justin, Lieutenant Dan's still sitting in storage. But Mr. Dig, Ryan, Chris, Let's Dig 18, myself, Tony and Minnie Beats, we were all up at Volvo for 4 or 5 days last week. They all run together. But that was a pretty good little trip up there. It's the second time I've got to hang out with Tony and Minnie and kind of we were over in Sweden with them and spent a couple days up there with them. Really good people, man. It's just awesome. And it's always fun to hang out with Chris and Ryan. They're about as good as they get. So Farmer Chris is in the house. What's up? Shout out from Arkansas. So Farmer Chris's sister's probably mad at me. I was supposed to be doing a little job for her, and I've been traveling the last 2 weeks and haven't got much done down there. And then the weather's supposed to move in. So anyways, speaking of Farmer Chris, in the chat, me and Chris have chatted, and I'm hoping Fat Dan, snow, a couple inches. That don't sound good. Chris and I are hoping to get the podcast fired back up here in maybe the next couple weeks with a little bit of luck. That's, if you guys don't know, we got a second channel called A Few Points from Perfect. Started off with Mr. Works a Lot being my sidekick, and Farmer Chris has kind of transitioned into that. Got some pretty cool ideas and a couple guests already scheduled for that podcast. So if you guys haven't checked that out, A Few Points from Perfect, we should be, I'd say by the first to mid of December, hopefully we'll be back posting on that side. Kevin, so yes, and I got the microphone. It's actually in a basket right over here. I'm trying to get. I don't want to say this. I'm hoping to get my office done downstairs, and then so whenever we're filming out on the job, I can't use any type of external microphone. It's a disaster. But I'm hoping whenever I get my office up down there, I can get a little better live stream set up, put back up, and we may do it. We may also use it whenever we're done with some stuff here in the shop. So I do have intentions on using it, but I haven't yet. So Justin Henry, a few points and perfect. You got it. Machine Mover Man wants to know if Farmer Chris is done with harvest. I don't think he's done yet. Chris can comment, but I think he's on the mad dash to the end. The rain's going to get him. The rain's going to get him here a little bit too, I think, unfortunately. In some ways, I'm looking forward to the rain because I'm looking forward to getting back in the shop. But I know as soon as I'm back in the shop, I look forward to getting back outside. So, England, North Carolina. Did I get that right? John Ward, what's the chances of getting Wade's mom on the podcast? We have had that. Yeah, Bob S. Chris sent me that video too. I get so aggravated when people do that, but they do. So, yeah. So Chris and I have talked about that. Wade's mom's become suggested several times. She's just a busy woman, and Chris is busy. I'm busy, and getting all three of our schedules to line up is a little bit of a challenge, but we'll get it one of these days. So. Yeah, Kevin, I got it. I think there's a few other stuff in there. So Chris said he's got about 500 acres to go. Wish the rain would hold off for a week. He's going to have at least one more good day. I think tomorrow's supposed to be pretty decent. Then the weather is not looking good for about 2 weeks. I need brighter paint behind the. Oh, be careful what you wish for on the brighter paint, because if you could see what was over my shoulder over here. Oh, boy. I was still planning on Harris wants stuff. I'm still planning on heading up to Let's Dig soon. I don't know about soon, but I still plan on getting up there. I don't know what's going on. So, Patrick Haynes, Papa, siding on the house complete. Yeah. They told me it'd take 3 to 4 days to put the siding on. We are almost 3 months into this, and they finished up today, but they still got some knickknacks to finish up tomorrow. It's been quite the adventure. They're doing a good job, and they ran out of some stuff, had to order some stuff. It's just been a whole big thing. Weather, snow caught them, but hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, it is done. But I got my fence up, I got my hot tub in, and I got my addition insulated, so I'm good. So Joe from Northern California, how are you? I do got a little bit of video coming from Logger Wade's. We actually hauled some logs out to Wade's and seen him out there. And he's still doing good. He's just working at the mill. So get that limb saw in production. I've seen several people since we built that limb saw. Maybe they stole the idea, maybe they didn't, but I've seen several people build them now, which is kind of interesting. I still haven't seen one built as nice or as heavy duty as ours. So, John, there'll be a video up tonight on that, and you'll have yes, Chris, I bought me a hot tub. I'm not for sure what he's alluding to there, but I think he does. We'll let that one go, Farmer Chris. But what was I saying? Oh, the limb saw. I haven't seen one built as heavy as ours. I've seen some nice builds, but I'm still thinking we got the good one. So, Jay Scott, you still got the old drag line? Yep. Jason, Mrs. Dirt Perfect kind of stopped posting on her channel. She actually posts on my Patreon channel. Is what he does. So, things to keep you busy. You should collaborate with Andrew Camarada. Andrew's been in a few of my videos. I've been in a few of his. We've never been at each other's properties. We've been at joint locations, mostly stuff to do with Hyundai. But, yeah, one of these days I'd like to get Andrew on the podcast as well. One of these days we'll have to make that happen. Does Aaron run the excavator more often than the camera? I mean, he don't run the excavator as much as he runs the dozer. That's kind of my thing. But he can't run the update. He can't run the excavator if I need him to. What's up with Jason? Works a lot. I need to get a hold of him. He's just been busy too. Everybody's just been busy. I know I keep saying that, but they had another little one. He's been busy at work. A lot going on. So, Philip Jones, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Tony Atkins, you divorced yet? Nope, she still stays around. Sometimes I wonder why, but she's still here. Oh, David 31. Yeah, that was, I tell you what, that self-loading loader, that impressed the hell out of me. I had no idea what to expect whenever we did that thing, but somebody just is coming or going. It sounds like Gunner on his thing. Yeah, that thing is, it impressed the hell out of me for sure. So, Joy, we got the stickers. They're rolling around the dash of my truck. But we about had an incident the other day we were going to use one. But so far, we've been doing pretty good. So, Aaron does not need to get his CDLs. That would not be good. Charles, welcome to the chat. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we did have a little incident the other day. And unfortunately, the Band-Aid isn't going to fix it. And it was an expensive little incident. And Aaron was the cameraman. And we have no video of the incident. All we ended up with was a damaged piece of machinery, pretty severely, actually. And we got a before and after, and that's it. So you're going to have to blame that one on the camera guy when the video comes out. And then the repair is not going very well either. So, yeah. Stephen A., appreciate that. Gunner is doing good. He's turned into more of a gearhead all the time. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We put a new, I ended up having my buddy do some brake work on the old Jeep because he's been wanting to drive it quite a bit. We put a new temperature gauge in it this morning, and he's getting pretty slick at driving that thing around. So, but he's been working on his four-wheeler, and we did go-kart racing the other day. So, yeah. But, yeah, so it's been a kind of a runabout luck. You guys seen the thumbnails, the stuck tractor? Let me tell you, I went to go brush hog one Saturday morning, took off with the red tractor, made it about 50 feet, and the dang thing dies. Fought, finally got the dang brush hog, switched around to the green tractor, and then went by there 50 feet, stuck it in the ditch. So, yeah, that was my day. Not happy. Not happy whatsoever. It was, yeah, I'm assuming you can keep the checkbook out of Gunner's hands. Yeah, if he had his way, he'd have a new full war and everything else. Elwood. So Elwood, yeah, we can do that. There is, Elwood, if you're not on the other channel, A Few Points from Perfect, me and Aaron actually got 2 long format podcasts that covers all that. But yeah, I can throw something up on the members only too. So, how many GoPros you use, Josh Moore? Just one. We film with just one. I've tried to do multiple cameras. Every once in a while, I may throw an aerial shot in there, but I just ain't got the time to manage all that or edit it all. I got multiple GoPros, but usually on a daily basis, we just have one camera. The only exception to that may be in some of the trucking videos. If Aaron's following behind me, I may give him a second camera just to catch some shots coming and going, but pretty much just one. So, yeah, Elwood, hopefully that helps you out. Check out that A Few Points from Perfect, and if not, I will throw something up at some point. That's a good little suggestion there. So, how many stump rippers have you sold? The greener, the meaner. Officially none, but we have a lot of people that want them. I think we got about 35 or 40 of them out there. We just need to just need to get it going. Good morning from Australia. Graham Young, what's up, buddy? I'm coming to Australia at some point. I know I say that every live feed, but one of these days, I am coming to Australia. Vicky, how are you? So I've seen a few people ask this. Ed just asked, how's Jerry doing? Jerry's doing good. He's been working for another farmer off and on, and Jerry's retired, so I try not to bother him unless we just need him. He's not in any upcoming videos, but I have talked to him a few times, and he's doing good. So, do you know if CNC needs any excavators, Chris? I do not. I stay in touch with Clint pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna try to get Clint's dad on the podcast. So. That'll be a good. If you guys haven't checked out Clint's channel, you need to jump over and check it out, man. He's had a couple videos pop off here pretty good. He's cruising along pretty good, so I'm excited for him. So, Rod, thank you, appreciate that. There's some people get mad at me for having the member stuff, but there's nothing. If you're on the main channel, there's nothing you're gonna miss. It's just some stuff that I couldn't post publicly. And I'll just post some random updates about what you're going to see and stuff. Some people enjoy it. Some people, it's not for them. I get it. You're not going to hurt my feelings either way. But I just had some content that I wanted to post, and I didn't want to go to waste. So, Brian, I don't think Jason's going to make any podcasts. I think it's going to be me and Chris for the most part. So, regarding the last video, Kick wants to know, I'll tell you what, I usually don't get too sketchy on equipment, but just not being able to see what was out there and knowing there was big gaping holes everywhere. And you can't see it in the video, but there is about a 35, 40-foot cliff down there at the bottom. I think you can tell by the speed I was moving, he was doing pretty good. So, Carol, I did not know Aaron got injured. What'd I miss? Why didn't Farmer Chris just bag the silage and put it instead of a bunker? Because I think this is a way more efficient way for them to do it. Chris can comment on that. I don't think they, I don't know if they truly, I mean, the way they load it, scoop it, mix it, all that stuff. And then you got to have a bagger. Chris is still on here. He can answer that question better than me, but I don't think that's the best way to do it. How many Pepsis per week do they sponsor you? They do not sponsor me, and I probably drink about 6 a day. It's my only bad habit, though, so don't judge me. Still streaming from the old office? Yep, the new office is, it's coming along. It's insulated. I don't know how fast I'll be in there. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but it's a work in progress. Carol, I seen another video about filming crew and safety. Yeah, not for sure. There's so much tabloid stuff out there. I'm not exactly for sure what you've seen. But Aaron's good. So things to keep you busy. Logger Wade, he's doing good. I actually got a little video. We hauled some logs to him the other day. Got a little video. And Michael Piper, I got some video coming up that'll be on the main channel, and I got some video I'm going to post tonight on the member stuff. So it's coming, I promise. Stephen in Pittsburgh, how was your fall at Volvo? Who posted it? I know the Volvo film crew got some good video of it. I don't know if they'll post it. I know Tony Beats got a kick out of it. But did Chris or Ryan? I know Ryan. I seen Ryan's video. He kind of had the last of it, but it was quite the dramatic fall. Mr. Diggs, yeah, Jakes. That's what I thought. I couldn't. Has Chris posted his yet? I think Chris missed it. But yeah. So the twisted arm. Actually, there's another guy. Local down there in Troy. So that clock is about 30 minutes from where I live at right now, so it's about an hour round trip. It's in the town I grew up in. But there's another boy that's local right there in town. I've got him. I trained him up maybe over a year ago now. I trained him up to take care of the clock. and he's kept it running ever since. I haven't had to do anything. He's doing a great job. He used to call me kind of as he would have questions or problems, but he's got it pretty much figured out. And yeah. David, is HR ever going to be a guest operator? I doubt it. She has just zero interest in it. It's probably best for all of us that she don't operate, to be honest with you. Greg Griffin, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Green Thumb, I had to go rescue poor Kleeman the other day. There's been several of those incidents, but that's all right. I appreciate Kleeman's willingness to give it a try, and if he tears something up, he fixes it. I ain't too worried about it. But yeah, he should have just called sooner and swallowed his prize. What he should have done. He'll learn that one of these days. Did I sell Kleeman the D4G? Nope. I still got the D4G still mine. It's my backup. Technically, it's the only dozer I own because the 850M is just on loan from Case. Hopefully, we'll get that switched out here one of these days. But Lisa, hi from Tennessee, new subscriber. Welcome. Appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully, glad you're enjoying the channel, and welcome to the live feed for sure. LA needs his own YouTube channel. That's probably a bad idea too. No Long Care, what's up? How are you? Man, I missed you up there at the GEI show or whatever it's called. So yes, Patrick Haynes, we still have the truck. We started driving it this summer and the battery kept going dead. I don't know what the deal is with that. And then Gunner got to driving the Jeep around. So we parked the truck and got the Jeep out. And I think the truck's just parked away for the winter. We'll probably get a probably get us a new battery for it. Trinell Excavating, did I say that? Where's the 850J and B? Anyways, back to the truck. We'll probably get a new battery for it in the spring, start driving it again. We didn't drive it as much this summer as we did last summer, but yes, I still got it. So Charles, we just completed a job. A couple weeks ago. We had both 850s running for like a week. We had to level up about 5 acres for the big deer farm. So there's some video coming to both of them. And we just got them built in a lake. The B wasn't on the lake, but the J was on the lake, and then the J went from the lake to the other job. So got some pretty cool video coming to both. The old B, man, she hung in there like a champ. She ran push for push with the J. So a lot of you guys are asking what the latest on the tile plow is. It's still in the shop, and I think the last video I posted, it was Aaron welding off the track frames. So we got the track frames painted. We got all the hydraulic hoses made to reinstall. We got some other knick-knack stuff done, but we've only had 1 day to work on it since then because the weather's been pretty nice. But yeah, coming up this week, the next 2 weeks looks like it's going to be pretty rainy. So I'm hoping by the end of next week maybe we'll have have the tracks back on and be maybe ready to do a little test run with it. So we'll see. Did you get the ticketing stop at Aaron's truck? Farmer Chris. They're bright, but they're not yellow. I don't know if I even told Farmer Chris I painted them. Yep, Jason, you got the dump truck out. I got my own truck unstuck. I think it's stuck as bad as last time he did. Last time he did, he's about down over the hill. So Donnie knows that Chris Clinton CNC Equipment's getting his helicopter's license. When are you getting yours? I have no desire to get my helicopter's license, but I'll tell you what does interest me is getting my pilot's license possibly one day. And we got plenty of room around here. I can land a plane if I wanted to, but yeah, I got to find time for that too. Clint's kids are out of school, and I guess his son's still playing football, but I don't know. He's got more free time than I do right now. Maybe here in a couple of years, I'll be able to catch up on the free time, find time to do that. So, any chance of coming to the Pacific Northwest? Jerry asked. I would love to get up there. It's been a while. I actually got a cousin that lives just outside of Seattle. I don't know when, but yeah, hopefully at some point we can make a trip up there and see what's going on. So, do you think you should have put the tile holder back on the tile plow? No. Is there a chance we may put one back on in the future? Maybe. It depends on kind of how the job's going, the size of the jobs. But that one was not the one I want on there. They got new modern ones that you can switch out faster, and you can pack tile up there with the thing. And yeah, I haven't regretted that decision, to be honest with you. I need to get me a bigger tractor with the front end loaders. We can pack two spools of pipe at one time. And I got a few other options there. If we were one of these big guys out there in these wide open fields just laying tile, just bam, 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 it'd be a necessity, but that's not quite what we do. So, what's the best mini X for hardscaping, narrow stone, footers, and walls? David, that's a great question. And the rumor has it I'm going to get to try out one of the new Case 50s. I've heard a lot of good things about the new Case 50s. But I tell you, the other one that I've been really impressed with that I've actually ran is the new Hyundai. I think it's the A-Series mini excavators. They are actually some really nice operating machines. Yeah, I don't know. I'll at least give the new Hyundais a look. And hopefully here before too long, I'll have an opinion on a new Case. But yeah. Yeah, Jake, I've had something in the works for a new tractor a handful of times. The deal hasn't been right or it's fell through. Just getting ready to buy one, I think, which is fine. How come Matt isn't YouTubing anymore? Joshua asked. I don't know exactly for sure what he's got going on. I know his sales consulting business is kind of taking off, and he's got some other stuff he's juggling. But he might come back to it. I'm not for sure. Patrick Haynes. Any ponds in the near future? Yes. So we got another pond repair job coming up, and then we actually build a pretty good sized pond that'll be coming up here shortly. It's actually turns into be a pretty cool. It kind of gets off to a rough start, but ends up being a really cool project. So we do got some stuff coming. So I seen somebody ask, is the Derby market open 24/7? No. We are open 7 to 7, but the fuel island is open 24/7. So it's 24-hour gas, but the market's not open all the way around. So Randall Longer Wade's doing good. Got some video coming up with him. He's just been at the mill. Big Boy Rail, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. So I know a bunch of you guys have jumped in here just real quick. If you're going to ConExpo, which I highly suggest you do, anybody in this industry, it's one of those shows you don't want to miss. Don't forget to use code DirtPerfect30. It's only good through December 30th. So we will be doing a meet and greet out there. It'll most likely be on that Wednesday in the podcast area, kind of in the middle there. But DirtPerfect30. Use code DirtPerfect30. And secondly, and that'll be March 1st to the 9th, I believe, in Las Vegas. So if you guys are interested, DirtPerfect30. Don't forget that. And then I think I need to figure out what it is. It might be Valentine's Day weekend. If Chris is on here, he may know. Justin Hendry, appreciate that, but it's December 5th. That code is only good through December 5th, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, and then at the Farm Machinery Show, we're going to do meet and greet at the Farm Machinery Show in the Rhino Ag booth. That show is free to get in. It does cost $10 to park, but it's free to get in. So keep that in mind. So JKO Dirt and Land Clearing, St. Excavators has impressed me for the power for the price. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience in a Sani, but I hear guys say that models, uh, there's some models that do really impress you, and then there's some models that don't. So, sounds like you got one that really, uh, sounds like you guys got one that you really like, which is awesome. Uh, Brandon, when are you going to go back to putting on videos daily instead of every other day? Brandon, I have never posted a video every day. I've been doing this for 6 years, and I've always posted every other day. So, uh, yep. Bradley Schroeder, it just don't work that way. I know it sounds good on paper, but the reality of it is you got to take into consideration different towel sizes, how often we move, length of runs. Uh, it just, I know it seems like it's, whenever you're actually plowing tile, I get it, it's more convenient, but there's a lot more time in the logistics of getting there than there is actually plowing. Uh, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Jay, Scott, how far are the videos behind real time? They're right at 2 months, somewhere right in there. It's just like I haven't filmed anything in the last 2 weeks. I haven't edited a video in 3 weeks, but you guys are still getting your video every other day. I'll get some rain coming up. I'll get caught up here. We'll get starting on another project, and then we'll get going there again. So, do you name your machines, Big Boy Rail? I mean, we named some of them. You know, the tile plows, Bigfoot. Uh, Trying to think what else. Got Lieutenant Dan. It's not a guaranteed thing, but yeah, we do some of it. Michael, the 140 has been a rock star. It's been awesome. No complaints whatsoever. Bradley Schroeder, how long for the new office is ready? I don't know. I hope to get it done this winter, but yeah. Rob, the grader working in the park will be probably about 3 weeks out yet. Any regret to the tires from Bubba Dump? Look like they work awesome. No, Jeff, we actually, this last pond job we did, that's actually a good question. This last pond job we did, we were on some harder ground. I was kind of curious how they were going to do. And even though the tires weren't necessary, they still performed pretty well. And we actually got a pretty good rainstorm on that job. And I think we were able to get back to work a day earlier because of the tires. So, so far, still really pleased with the tires. That is for sure. So, Max, what's up? How are you and Joshua? Yeah, the tires have been, for the type of work we do, the tires have been a lifesaver, to be honest with you. I don't have any complaints about them whatsoever. They've been holding up good. They do make the old truck ride a little good, a little better. So Butch, nope, still not moved. LA needs a YouTube channel. Joy wants to know how many pieces of equipment I have. I don't know exactly to be honest with you. I know I got about 30 something pieces with engines on them. But as far as like actual dirt moving equipment, it's probably 18 to 20. Things to keep you busy. You gonna put a root rake on the excavator? Maybe. I don't know. It's not real high on the priority list. Uh, Johnny, I don't know. I don't think Chris is super impressed with his case dozer. I don't mind mine. It's fine. So I don't want to speak for Chris though. So Nuts, what's up, buddy? Nuts, man, you'd be impressed. I'll text you some pictures later. I hauled 4 loads of logs into old logger Wade's. Harvested myself. Had to buy a new chainsaw to do it, but I pulled it off. Mr. Digger Girl YouTube. Did I get that right? I see your competition is getting pretty fierce in town. Captain's making you more money than he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made more money on that job than what he did. So, yeah, sometimes that happens. Where do you get your work valve replacement parts? So my local Case and Hyundai dealer is a work valve dealer, so I actually get them through the dealer. So, how many miles on the Mac? Oh, the lowboy trailer truck, it's a little over 1 million. The dump truck's only got like 407,000 on it. Peter, appreciate that. I do appreciate that quite a bit, Peter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it wasn't for you guys watching and interacting with these videos, I'd have no reason to post them. So the comments, I try to get as many of the comments as I can, and try to get to as many of the comments as I can and reply and let you guys know we've been reading them. So it gets a little hard sometimes. There's a lot of comments, which I'm not complaining about. But yeah, good time. So how far is Derby from 65? I'm assuming you're talking about Interstate 65. So Interstate 64 is about 20 minutes. Interstate 65 is about 50 minutes. Maybe closer to 55 minutes. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, so Mike Smith, that's a good question. What helps the channel more? They like to see interaction. So if you guys like the video, that's an interaction. If you guys comment, that's an interaction. So if you can like and comment, that's like the ultimate. And then if you get somebody to comment on your comment, that really helps too. So James 1120, there's just no updates on Lieutenant Dan. I am sorry. Just too much stuff going on. How much of your work comes from Matt? None of it really comes from Matt. As I get leads, I send them to Matt to bid, and he probably does 30 to 40% of it. Gunner's in the house. Being Gunner. That's all I can say about that. What's your travel time to Brownsburg or Brownsville? It's about 6.5 hours. So, gift Lieutenant Dan to Captain. I like Captain, but I don't like him that much. SLC Farms, how are you, sir? Long time no see. How did you, so in Aaron's truck with the ticking, believe it or not, we drained the oil out of it, changed the oil, and put a quart of automatic transmission fluid in it. He drove it about 70 miles and it quit. He put about 120 miles on it, it come back, did it again, quit, changed the oil in it, and it's been going ever since. But he's actually got a different truck now, so he hasn't been driving it as much. But as of right now, the ticks went away. So I don't know if that's the theory is the automatic transmission fluid has more detergent in it, and it cleans out the port of the lifter that gets plugged up that it can't get oil in it. Yeah, it's working. So, how do you like your Case equipment? Raymond asked. You know, I don't have any major complaints. It's been reliable. I really just absolutely love the 140. The Dozer, performance-wise, like power, pushing, controls, I don't really have any complaints. It does really good. It's a little noisy in the cab, and there's some visibility stuff going on there, but the more we run it, the less it just kind of becomes a problem. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty pleased. Pretty doggone pleased. Yep. So, but yeah, I've been pleasantly surprised with all the Case stuff. We're supposed to have a little more Case equipment coming. Hopefully, we'll see what shows up. Have you ever been to West Virginia? Stephen, I have. My dad actually used to work in some coal mines over in West Virginia. So, but, well, guys, I hate to end a good time. I got to get off here and get some stuff ready for tomorrow. Got a lot of big stuff going on, so appreciate you guys jumping on here and hanging out. Don't forget, Dirt Perfect 30, ConExpo, save yourself 30%. If you guys want some stuff for the holidays, shopdirtperfect1.com. We got all kinds of merch in stock there. Check that out. And we will be at the Farm Machinery Show. I think it's Valentine's Day weekend. Yeah, free to get in. Does cost $10 to park. So Dirt Perfect 30, shopdirtperfect1.com, and the good time at the Farm Machinery Show. So got some cool stuff coming up. I got some really cool videos coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. Got some surprises coming up on the old tile plow, so you have to stay tuned for that. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.